Today I plan on showing you how I use AI along with Canva to create an album cover. Now I know Canva also does have its own AI, but I still like to take one more step out of there before I get into just asking it for an album cover. Now, also stay tuned that towards the end of the year in 2025, I plan on releasing a bunch of like AI training material that normally was only used for internal stuff, but I would like to make it available to the public and people who are interested in AI and wanting to handle a little bit of more of their marketing internally. So definitely might be useful, something to keep an eye out. But let me get right into it. First off, when it comes to AI, and thanks to my friend here, Ron, who's going to allow me to use this video to use his music to show you how to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a song, right? And I'm going to copy the lyrics, and then I'm going to pump those lyrics into ChatGPT, and then I'm going to do a couple other steps to generate an image. Lastly, I'm going to use Canva to generate the final album cover. All right, so let's start off with go ahead and we're going to pick this song called What's Been Done. All right, I went ahead and muted it before this started. Now I'm going to go to this website called Tactic, which, sorry, you don't have to download the actual, the actual tool. Sorry, you don't have to add anything. But what you can do, oh, that's my typo, is you can type in YouTube to, YouTube caption downloader or something like that, or transcript generator. In this case, all I have to do is I just have to go to this, the main website, which is up here. You can see that now. Which is actually supposed to be here, but it opens up a new tab. We're going to go ahead and go to Get Transcript, all right? All right, now you can see I have the transcript here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all of this, right? I'm just going to hit copy down here. You can also download. And then I'm going to go to ChatGPT. So that's step actually number 2. Let me put this YouTube transcript over here as number 3. Sorry, step number 3. I want to generate an image for my country song called what is it called? What's Been Done, right? What's Been Done. But first, I need you to understand what the song is about, so you can describe, so you can understand what the song. I already said that, sorry. Song is about. Okay, we're going to go now, drop these 3 lines here. It just makes a border. And then I want to tell it too, you don't need to put the words in the image. All right, so because I don't want it to put what's been done in the image. I just want it to understand. And I'm going to get rid of this stuff too. Don't need all that background stuff. Now let's see what it comes up with. Trail, stroke of letting go, trapped memories, there's someone in love, storm and rain, a broken heart, shattered love, loneliness at sight, strength. Okay. Oh, perfect. So AI is being smart this time. It's good at asking a good follow-up question. Do you want the cover art to learn more on the pain or the triumph? Now that would be up to you, the person designing this. It's your song. It's your direction. It's your artwork. You are the creator of this, so you would decide. But I'm going to say lean more on the pain. So this is going to be a sad song, right? And it's got, if you listen to it, it's got more of a sad tone to it too. So let's go ahead and do that. Here it comes. While this is loading, we can move on to the next thing. I'm going to go over to Canva, and I'm already here, but I recommend if you want to get here, just type in Canva, right? Canva album cover. And then here we are, album cover, that first one. All right, now here's what's cool. It's got all these different versions of it, right? I kind of like this here. I don't know if they're trying to say Morgan Wallace, but by Morgan Bonfire. But then I'd have to ask the AI to make a darker top image or maybe edit it more. Don't want to get stuck in that. This one's not too bad. It allows me to put the name of the song, the artist, maybe the year or something like that. We also have this one that could maybe do the same thing. But I don't know, right, if this is like if it's easy for me to replace this or not. Maybe I can see what it's like. If I customize image. See if I can actually. No, it looks like that's a custom image that they made, so I won't be able to. Don't want to get stuck being a graphic designer too long. This one might be a good one too. I want to use something that clearly looks like there's layers to it. I think a good album cover has tons of layers. Like if you notice, there's just so much more movement. There's so many layers to this. You can tell like it took long to make. We want it to feel that way, like it took really long to make. So I'm going to now, I'm going to use this. It's kind of nice. I'll get rid of that. This was the first slide. Okay, so hopefully I can swap that out. So now let's go back to ChatGPT. It's a little dark. I need it's a little dark and hard to see. So I'll go ahead and do that. While that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead now and focus on these things, like replacing the text. I'll go there. If it's too long, not a big deal. We just shrink it, highlight everything. Right there. That's a little better. Now we're going to go ahead and put Ron's name in here, but just his name of the label or the channel, I should say. And then don't mind if it hyperlinks because that's not going to be printed out, at least not that I've seen. But there isn't an underline there. I'm going to click here to fix that. And I'm just going to put, when was this posted? Let's put the date here. So it's 2 days ago, right? So that would be 9/1, right? September 1st, basically. Maybe I'll just put 09/01/2025. Now, again, you can use anything you want. We don't even have to put that. We can just go like this. Just remove this entire line here, right? I could also, if I wanted to keep the words big, I can move this down. Again, this is Canva, right? You can you can change it to whatever you want it to be. So I can just go here, right? And I can make that bigger again, just like you saw before. You could even mess with it like that, right? Give it some different sizing or whatever. And then you can see here that actually I don't want to no longer do that because I see now something I didn't see before, that the artwork down here, that there's a place for you to put the name of the artist. In this case is Musta. So we'll just do that and make sure it's not underlined. That kind of like, see, hides away the name there. And then I'll just go ahead and focus now on the image here. See what we got. Hopefully this is all under 10 minutes. That's still too dark. Okay, we're going to have to use this. Oh, it's here the AI is understanding that I want it to be a little dark and hard to see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this picture. All right, you can go to hit upload if you want and upload it there. You can also drag it from your computer. So in this case, I'm going to drag it from my computer just to make it faster and easier for you guys to see this. Go like this, drag it right into here. Maybe I got to drag it a little bit directly on the design. So here, there we go. Now I'm simply just going to do exactly what I did here and just copy right over this, right over this here. I'm even going to remove this. I don't think we need that anymore. And then what I'm going to do is make sure that this is further down, send backward, and then just leave it like that. And what I'm going to do is this color, this no longer kind of applies to this. So I'm going to try to grab a color from this image. What I'm going to do maybe is make it a little bit lighter. Try to stick to that, but just lighter. Kind of like what the yellow looked like. Switch this also to this blue color here that we're using. Right, and then this. So I might maybe just bring this hard back into frame. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to now lighten this. Maybe I'll just let AI fix it. Go to edit and then just, where's it at? It should be some kind of like auto fix here. Magic eraser, magic edit. We'll just do magic edit. I don't know if that's going to, no. Just want to clean up the actual color here. Looks like there's no real way to clean this up here. So we're just going to then go to adjust and just let's do it ourselves. Let's do clarity. That's a little better. I can see that a little better. Vignetting, no. Move it up the brightness a little bit. Wow, that actually came out very well. I mean, very nice. So now I'm going to now just, this is starting to match, so I don't want to do that too much, but I'm getting stuck in the actual designing of it. Just wanted you guys to see how that works. Fix this so it's easier to see. It's starting to blend in. And there we go. Now that you got this ready, I do recommend you do this too. Give yourself an easy way to remember what you're working on. So rename this to what's been done, right? And then we're going to do a dash here. Then we're going to go to share. And then we're going to go ahead and then we're going to go down to download. We're going to switch this to PNG. And then we're going to, which I recommend you compress, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. But then you hit download, and now you're going to get the download of this official album cover. That kind of recaps what I did here, but let me walk you through one last time in case you forgot. What I did here was I first went to the song, right? Got the lyrics, right? Went to ChatGPT and asked it to help me generate, an album cover based on this. And again, you guys can tweak this. You can continue. You can be here all day. One album cover might take you the whole day or 6 hours or maybe 15 minutes. Up to you on how much you like it. And then we went to Canva to find some templates, right? And then lastly, we edited it. We used the image. I cleaned it up a little bit because obviously it was too dark here and here. And then I put the heart in the frame. And then I gave it some character by leaving in some of these extra layers and stuff that the template had. And then I downloaded it, as you can see here. And now I can go and I can use this album cover however I want. And it feels original. It feels like, it's actually, there's layers to it. There's life to it. This is what, yet I don't recommend doing with AI. I feel like you need a little more control to be a little bit more original so that it feels that much more like it's yours. Again, my name is Romeo Pot. My company name is Accretion Digital. Feel free to look us up. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to us just in case in the coming months we upload more videos like this. Thank you.